Hello everyone, welcome to the second segment, class 4-2, economic systems, and we're going to talk a little bit about indicators. Okay, the overview of class 4-2. First, we're going to talk about economic freedom, types of economic system, market versus command, a useful framework. Economic indicators, here we're just going to mainly talk about, it's like a starter. So next Zoom class, we're going to see a lot more, but here to get us started, GNI, GNP, and GDP, and improving the power of these measures. So the very basic fundamental way to think about a nation's wealth and different ways to that adds that makes this measure like a fuller, right? Okay, so first of all, before really going into the analysis, there are some big concerns that we have to deal with first. First of all, um, how does an economic system shape a market? And a very good question, right? There are around like 200 plus 214 to be exact by World Bank. A reasonable size, like, it cannot be an island of 20 people to be counted as an economic unit, right? So in that sense, like around 214 economics in the world. So mapping them, right? Having us making sense of all this like small and big, fast growing, slow growing, extremely poor and extremely rich, all these countries, mapping them is an essential aspect of international business. It's a very very central concern to international business. And we're going to look at some ways, therefore, like how managers approach this like daunting issue, right? Some principles and useful tools that make sense of the diversity of markets, right? And there are some caveats or things to have in mind as we approach this issue. First of all, it's very, very complex, right? So even a very simple like economic system is very intricate, it's very complicated. So there's an inherent difficulty of picking the one right measure. So measures are useful because they give us a snapshot of the world that's easily like understandable in a very economic way and a very systematic way. It shows us, right? It enables us to make meaningful comparisons on a single sheet, just by looking at a single table.